Hi Haley, so I'm going to quickly show you how to use some of our templates so you can start uploading your recipes into this format. So I don't know this program like a professional does. I've just been told from our designer how to do basically what I'm showing you how to do. So know that there's going to be a learning curve and that I'm at your beck and call to help with things. And the idea is just so that I don't have to do all the inputting myself. So even if it's not perfect, this is a huge step in reducing the amount of work involved in your part and my part in this whole collaboration. So I've just pulled up one of our basic recipes, and these will be available for you in a Dropbox very soon. But just from a zoomed out perspective, I want to show you the layout of our design and show you a couple things. So this page has layers, and if you go to your right side and click on pages, you can see none and a master. A master, if you double click on it, will show that there's these links and Beyond Nourished and some logos up here that are stationary on every single page like this, and you can't move them from your original document. And if you go and click back on just the regular page, you can see here that this is a preview view of what the page is going to look like. And what I mean by preview is if you go up to the top and look at view, you'll see screen mode. And preview is what we have currently selected. If we click normal, you can see all of the grid lines that exist, which is very much what designers use to keep things looking the exact same way and make sure there's consistency from page to page. So you can work with it in either document or in either view setting. I choose to use this one mostly for the design part to make sure everything's lining up properly. And then I go into preview mode to finish it off to make sure that things look the way that I want them to in the end. You don't need to worry too much about formatting and stuff like that, but the closest to the end result and the prouder you are about your beautiful page at the end, the more happy I'll be probably. So this is just an overall one. I'll zoom in a little bit closer so that you can see. And from there, I'm going to show you kind of a blank recipe page and what to do in terms of filling in the gaps. I'll also have given you a lot of example recipes. You'll have access to all of mine to see how I do layout, and I'll be including a Word document for you that's a step-by-step of how to create basically a Beyond Nourished recipe. So from here, I'm just going to click above here and go to a blank recipe. So this is just where I'm going to show you, and I'm going to use the preview mode just to keep things really simple and basic for the time being. Okay, so starting with the title. The title is really easy. We use Quicksand Regular as a font, and you won't have to know any of these fonts. They'll already be pre-programmed into here. Just keep them as they are. The first letter of any title is at 40 point, and the rest is all at 30 point. Okay, so if I'm going to write in soup, I'm going to say that is delicious. I did that all in capitals, and then from there I'll just highlight the first one and move it to a 40 point to get that same look. 40 point and 40 point. Okay, super simple. From there we'll move into the picture. I'm just going to select the picture here, go to File, go to Place. I'll find whatever photo I'm looking for. Let's see if I have any soup photos that we can take. Looks like doesn't really matter. Let's take one of these. So we'll open it up in JPEG format, and it's cropped it into there because we have this rectangular box already outlined for where the picture will be placed. Now, there's a number of ways that you can place your photo. If you come to the top right-hand side of your screen, you'll see fill frame proportionately, fit contents proportionally, fit contents to frame, and a variety of other ways to get that photo looking good in that box. Fill frame proportionally tends to work the best, which in this case it doesn't. What you can do is click on the photo and see how it outlined a red box now. You can just make it bigger and you can move things. That wasn't a very good move. This is a bad photo to use for this specific layout, but you can just see that I can move the photo down and up. If you want to keep the photo the same proportion, all that you do is hold shift down and then the arrow key, and it will keep the photo moving from height and width without the distortion of the photo. Okay, I'm going to just place another photo so you can see a better example. Let's go to something else. Okay, let's say that we pick this one. Okay, so if we click the photo, click fill frame proportionately, you can see that we have a much better shot. And again, you can move things around. Depending on the photo that you took, you'll see what works and what doesn't. Okay. From there, I also will note that every photo and every box that we have does a rounded edge, and you can just see that right here under this, I don't even know what this is, this little area. Okay, I'm going to show you now, I'm going to just pop it into screen mode normal, and you can see that we've got a little bit too much space from this photo up until here. So I'm just going to move this box up a little bit. You can fill in the correct information there. And all of this can be moved up. So in order to move everything up, hold down Shift and use your cursor to create a box. It will select everything, and then you can move it all. Oop, it looks like it didn't quite click everything. So just go to Control, undo until you're back to where you started. And then we'll make sure that we click all the appropriate boxes again. I think we have everything that time. There we go. Move everything all up at once to keep things nice and tight. Not too close together, but not too tight. Okay, so that looks good. And from here, you're just going to be inputting information. So your equipment, I mean, is pretty self-explanatory. Here is a great place to put something that you'd like the reader to know about the recipe, personal story, or anything that you feel draws the consumer to want to make this recipe. I'm going to stop the video for now so that I can send this in a lengthy form, or in a not lengthy format. So I will touch base with you on how to fill in the rest. Talk soon.